Hello, everybody. It's Monday. It's time to make things with me. I'm Mariah. Monday Makes with Mariah. That's me. P is in the background because she doesn't show her face on Monday.
And there's a reason for that.
The camera's still set up, so if she acts up, I can turn it on at any point in time. She's making gestures. Anyway, hello everyone. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, I do not know that you were here. We like to know that you were here because we're an already friendly bunch of folks. And if you don't say something in the chat, then I don't know that you're here and I can't say hello. Please like, subscribe, and do all that YouTube business. That's the, like it. That's number one. Gotta like it. We don't have to. But we appreciate it. It lets other people know. Hey, you might like this too. Some folks don't. Then they just move along. It's fine.
Oh, I'm seeing people with the purple coin hat.
she saw the purple coin hat this morning. She's like, what's that? And I'm like, yeah, that's only the thing that we've been talking about for since they posted that little leaderboard business. Okay, so like it, subscribe to it, do all that YouTube business. Share this stream if you would. That would also be extremely helpful. And yeah, so let's say hello to everybody. And then I will talk about that it's the beginning of the month and all that. Don't let me forget. I gotta pop my neck. Did y'all hear that? I need to sit straight. We've got Ann Webb is here. Anthony Cody. He's the Baron Maker. If you don't know who he is, check him out. He posts things in Makers.
And he makes some really cool
bowls and all sorts of things.
Thanks, Brad.
And then we've got Appo May. That is April. Becky Bokern's in the house. Carrie Barnaba. And Carrie, I think you're from, did you come over from Messy Palette or kind of new, but I appreciate you. You're becoming a regular. We love that. Carrie Griffiths is in the house. He's Carrie the Crafter. That's C-E-R-I, the Crafter. Colleen is here. She's our featured header artwork over here in Makers. If you don't know what I'm talking about when I say Makers, that's the Makers and Mixed Media Art and Arts Facebook group. You need to be a part of it if you can. If you want to be on Facebook, I totally get it. I really do. If you don't, totally, yeah. Just things happen over there, y'all. Cookie Wookie, that is Mo. Darcy's here. Darlene, Dawn, Diane Olson. You cracked me up. I saw your conversation with Gray over there in Makers too, and that was hilarious. I love y'all. Let's see, Diane. Eddie's here. He's the king of the nerd. Elizabeth, Irma, Jackie, Yanka, Jenny, Julie, Lygia, her and, okay, so Lygia and Lizzie Jean were streaming last night. It was good times.
Oh, I missed them.
Listen, lady, you need to get off of, like, the other stuff that you've been watching. I don't know what it is. And get connected back in.
I'm looking at my purple bracelets there.
They're my
wondering where those were.
Yeah, they're on my wrist. Okay, anyway. Y'all know, you need to go over and check those folks out. Watch them. Lygia did some great prints. Lizzie Jean made some ATCs. She's got a bold move. She's going to be doing 100 ATCs in 100 days. I'll tell you what, girl.
I like the...
Yeah, it's hard enough doing 1 month worth of stuff, let alone like almost 3. Actually, more than 3. Yeah. Woo. Okay, where am I here? Let's see. I was at Lygia because I was yammering on about that. Lygia, Lindsay, Lydia, Marsha Markle is here. Painting again, that's Sandy. Paula Panka is here. Wiki Normar, SSOS. Shannon is here. Star Traveler, that is Linda. The Shelley Studio, that is Margot. And Margot, I apologize to you because yesterday my little brain did a glitch. And I think that I did not, I was like, that's Cheryl from the Shelley Studio. And that ain't right. It's Margot. So, clarification. I just had a brain glitch. And then Vanessa is here. Vanessa Lips. Hello, everybody. If I missed you, it wasn't on purpose. Simply give me an extra P. You know, like Pia just did. She said, hello with the pinky hello hands. And then I will get you helloed. Well, and I was watching it back and I was like, that wasn't right. You know, y'all, I really am trying to do my best here. Okay. So it is the beginning of the month. And if you haven't been over to Makers and you want to be a part of a swap, those 2 swaps are happening. There's the one that Becky heads up, and she's doing rainbow themed painty paper kind of swap business. And then you can do the Misfit scrap swap with Rhonda. Those are the two things there. Then we have the color combo. Boop, boop, ba-doop, boop. It's going to be backwards because I have to do that because my brain says that otherwise it's weird. I think I'm going to work on that today with stamping and some other things. So that's going to be fun. So yeah, we have swaps, color combo. I don't think they're, Eddie, correct me, there isn't a collage prompt this month, which that's totally fine because I think we should just, you know, there's the rainbow theme and we got, you know, pride, and y'all just, you know, do it up. That kind of thing. Or did I miss it? I'm going to go over and look because now I feel terrible. I don't always know what's going on. Sorry. Okay, cool. No worries. Plenty going on. It's June, which is, you know, summer. All right, I'm going to go topside. That's Caleb. Bless you, Caleb. Okay. And then when P had her big old sneezy fit yesterday, a lot of people were giving you bless you in the chat. And then I felt kind of bad because I didn't even, I just kept going. Like,
Anina said hello.
Hi, Anina. I was just, you know, business. Staying on business.
Yeah, I could have been rolling around on the floor with her gasping for air.
I was looking at you. You were just fine. You were just sneezing. I'm just so used to it. Okay, so we got our little cards that I usually do. Here, I'm going to hold this up into the technology. I don't know if the printer has just had like an update that is like getting it like more spot on because I haven't had to adjust it much. Like, in fact, I'm getting almost the same results. Look at that. So this one is Photoshop PDF regular settings. I think this one is AI file regular settings. And then this is a PDF from Acrobat regular settings. So there's some slight variations, but
yeah, the mostly with the gray.
Yeah, but overall pretty consistent.
Yeah, the blue indigo on the first one there is a lot more blue than the other two.
Yeah. So which one do you want? Or do you care, or do you want one of these? I think it's kind of nice when you have one over there and we talk about color and you use it. What's it?
Well, I want a good one. I don't want a second rate.
Well, like I just explained, they're all pretty much the same.
No, they're not. That first one there has more blue to it.
Would you like this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's more indigo.
That's the Acrobat one. There you go, Patricia. Don't lose it. You gotta
The
keep up with
Acrobat?
that all month. No. Yeah, the PDF one.
Oh.
Which was kind of interesting.
And see, when I'm holding it over here, I don't see the blue in it.
Well, yeah, because every device is actually going to do something different to it. Here, you want to look at them in real life and decide which one you want? Okay, hold on, y'all. All right, while she's looking at that, remember yesterday we did the big old launch of everybody's new products, but then we said, oh, well, Eddie had come up with one in the morning, and so we have that now. I don't have the stamped one because P took it, but this is in the shop. It says Out Loud and Proud. This is from Eddie. Comes in 2 sizes. That was my request because I wanted a little ATC one. And then we know a lot of y'all like the 3-inch too, so we went that route because I like things to fit on the ATCs just in case, and then it, you know, goes with everything else too. Now, I don't know if we are going to. Did you decide which one you wanted?
Did I what?
Did you decide which one you wanted?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the one that I picked originally.
Okay.
I
But
mean,
see, there really isn't that big of a difference.
When you're looking at them live, it's infinitesimal.
Yeah, it's really crazy that, like, just
But when you put them on the camera there, yeah, big, that you can really see it. I don't know.
on your screen, because it may
mine.
be filtering a certain, color or whatever. Yeah. Okay. Do it for makers. It's worth it. I know. I know. I know it's a struggle. It's a struggle for many of us, I think. I try to just stay in Makers for the most part. I post on my personal page and stay in Makers.
Grace has a purple crown and she feels special.
Well, there you go.
You are.
The leaderboard's doing its thing. Grace is some new thing that or Grace for Grace Creations. That's Dawn. Dawn, it is some new thing that YouTube's doing with the chat. It just showed up the other day and I was like, oh, it's fun. Okay, this was last month's. So here we are. I really want to use, and here's what we usually do. We pull out 2 pages. This seems to be working quite nicely because I can't work in the butt because it's getting too bumpy and whatnot. So we're going to pull out the 2 pages. This is where we're going to glue it in once we get to that point. That may be in a, not this Monday. Like next Monday. It seems to take at least 2 Mondays to get all of it done. I want to
I want to use the kissy stamps too.
You want to use the kissy stamps? Okay. Which kissy stamps do you want?
The puckered one.
The puckered one? Yeah. No teeth showing?
No teeth showing.
Okay. Okay, I'm taking off the fluffy parts. Disclaimer, PMS does not endorse peer pressure. It depends on who it's coming from. This one does a lot of, yeah, y'all see. All right, what do we want to do here? Because we do have, this is the one that P was talking about, kissy face. Brad had a really cool idea because he's like, since you have it in the 2 sizes, maybe stamping it like in the background and then doing, I mean, we could go with that for right now. And, it's not like if we don't love it, then we can do
cover it up.
We can do something different or cover it up. But let's just get into it. I think background color wise, we're going to try to, I'm going to stick to the color combo as best of my ability. I don't know that that's gonna.
I don't know what they're talking about. There's somebody's enabling. Or AKA peer pressure.
Yeah. Oh, they're getting her to get into maybe into Makers. Alright, maybe that's not it. May have to go with something different as far as.
And Jessie loves it when you demonstrate, Mariah.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
And Carla says she wants an encore to your mermaid make, Mariah. That was capitalized. Stunning.
Was it? Okay, well, maybe. All right, we're gonna go.
Oh, and Carrie.
Yes.
Barnaba. And she's so glad that you're on Message Channel because that's how she found us.
Okay, that's what I had thought.
All right.
All right, I need something down in the background here. I mean, I don't know that I really care that my paper gets all messed up, but here, this will work. This was kind of used as a stamper offer, and look, there's one of Eddie's. Oh, and see, we've already. That's fine. It's fine.
You just go over the top of it.
I know, I'm gonna get okay with it. I think this is gonna be close. We're gonna call this Blue Indigo. Technically, it has been, like, altered. It started out as Stargazer. But I think the blue manganese, is that right, Patricia?
Yeah, I think so.
Has been added.
I might have added some more other stuff too.
Some other stuff may have been added too. Should we go? All right. I don't know if I want to go dark to begin with, so I'm going to kind of go light. there. Okay. Ooh, sorry. Hitting y'all. Didn't mean to. Look at that. See, that's kind of what I was thinking. Here, like, that sort of situation. Gonna create a background.
I love it. It's very, you know.
Yeah.
Something that you might see on the
Street, on the wall.
Yeah.
Okay. Love that. Boom shakalaka, y'all. Okay, so we're gonna call, and that's pretty. I mean, that's not far off.
I mean that if you hold that little thing over there, it matches the one I have.
I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm gonna keep that because we may need that for other things. It's poking me. Something's poking me. All right. Now, burnt ochre. Ochre.
Eddie
Ochre?
says that's his handwriting.
Mm-hmm. He did it in, I mean, it's digitally, but yeah, his. Okay. We're going to go with aged mahogany as our burnt ochre. You say ochre? Ochre. Ochre.
Ochre. Ochre is the kind you get on the stem. And
Yeah, ochre.
hey, did you see I got some pickled okra?
Yeah, I did see that.
Pretty darn
I
good.
thought that was new.
It's very nice and crispy.
Ooh, look at that. That looks kind of cool, even just...
Are you lipping that one?
No, I'm gonna... This is the smaller one. So we're gonna do a... kind of
Well,
this.
what color are your lips gonna be? Turquoise?
Maybe. I think this is fabulous. I'm going very lightly. So that way, you know, it doesn't whispering that, even though it's out loud. Play, y'all. It's play on things. Okay. I'm digging that. What do you think? Yeah, fun stuff. And really, look at that. That's quite good. All right, now.
Turquoise lips are very proud, says Lindsay Lloyd.
Okay, here's our dealio. I don't really have...
Let me see if I can find something for you.
Do you have turquoise ink?
Right.
I just, the closest, you know, in the kind of range that we got going on here, I have is the broken china.
See, I've got...
But that's just still too blue. Like, it's
Look
not...
at this. All right, look at this.
Okay.
I think if you use this one, I'm not sure. This one with this re-inker.
Well, what color is the re-inker?
I think I have used it.
See, look, broken china. Look, we actually have things that match. Mark that down, y'all. Mark it down.
Seriously. I mean, it's
Hybrid. Here, look. Oh,
yeah,
look.
you needs a little bit more green to it.
Yeah.
I could squirt some of this out there, but I think this might be too much
Well, let's look
because it's opaque.
Yeah, that's gonna be the trickiness that we got going on with what we do and who's it, what's it, and how
And
we
see,
do
that's yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking other things on that.
I know. Now, what we could do is if we started out with...
Now here, Mariah, just a minute. Look
Okay.
at this.
Yeah.
All right.
That's getting more
And
in
then
the...
squirt. And I've got this green. And I've got this green,
So if we-
minty.
Okay, give me that. Yeah. We're gonna get there. You know, we don't care about our pad things. It's in the moment. What we need. Okay, so we have mowed lawn, twisted citron, and broken china. We can get there. I feel like these two, so mowed lawn and broken china, if we kind of mix it up, because this is a little too bright. This is just gonna, I think, get it too bright. Too much yellow.
I'm thinking. I agree 100%.
Let's do it. And then we got to deal with what's already on here, but we're just gonna, see what happens.
Well, you here get the piece of paper that you can stamp off on.
Yeah, we need a tester.
You need a tester.
I'm gonna put that over there because I don't want to muck that up yet. Not yet.
You got a credit card to spread it out with?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Oh, that's all right. Here. Got cookie things on it, but that's all right. All right, I'm gonna lay down the blue first since we've already got green down, and we'll see what happens there. I think that's a good. Okay. Gonna layer it in. I'm sorry, I'm doing this off to the side. That's sort of annoying, isn't it? There we go. That's a little better. Boo boo. Still way green. I don't know. We may pop a little bit of that twisted citron in there just to see what happened. What happened? Let's do it. Making things happen here, y'all. Okay, what's chat saying? And I know you're really engulfed in my mixing.
I'm really mixing. I'm watching you. Yes. Okay, Lygia needs coffee. She was up until the sun was rising because she drank coffee late yesterday.
Oh, nice.
And boo on work. I agree that.
Yeah, boo on work. Okay, I'm gonna go with I'm getting kind of. We got a lot of ink in there, so.
Yeah, I think you need more turquoise. Yeah, because it'll squish out the side. You know that.
Yeah, we know that. See, look at it, just sitting there. In a puddle. Okay. We're just going to go with it at this point.
And Ann Webb says archival ink has paradise teal, which seems close.
Yeah, we don't have that with us right now. I'd love it, though. But I think that you're right. I know which one you're talking about.
And
okay,
I think Apomay.
That's April.
That's what Mo said. She's now commenting.
Ooh. All right, now
I'm loving that. I'm thinking it's good.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. And remember, there's a little bit of gray on here, which maybe that's it toned it down, which is sort of maybe what we needed. And that gray has a little bit of a blue tinge to it, so. Okay, where do we want our lips? I think one here. Oh, that's good. Oh, I love that. And then what we could do is come in, because I've got, all right, so that's pretty good.
That is good.
All right, let's see here. Things are just filling in around me. No,
Smooches.
Smooches. Maybe. Oh yeah, looky there. So it's a little bright. Well, I don't know, actually. I'll tell you, these markers, man, look at that. And so what we're gonna do is now that we have the nice little outline and everything, we can come in and color and be a little more funky fun with our lipstick. It's like this was our lip liner. Digging that.
Oh, yum.
What?
We need to get some sweet potatoes. That's one of the things I'm supposed to be eating. No, I like sweet potatoes.
blurry glare there. I love that. And then I think, you know what else we need is...
No, I don't think you should do that. Oh, you're just going to put love?
No, love is love. Right here.
Oh, love is love. Okay.
All right, we may have to pop that up here in a second, but man, there's a lot of ink there. But we can come in. Well, let me let that dry real quick. Digging this, though. Yeah, I mean, that was a great mix. So we got there.
Garrett says he thought that this was the fastest you've ever completed a color. Yeah, usually it takes the entire stream.
Yeah, we got there.
And I think you really need to, you know, not muck this up so much because I do.
You just sort of like it.
I just, yeah, you know, stick a fork in it.
Okay.
And Paula says this is going to be wicked. I can feel it in my bones.
Okay, one little thought here. So we just kind of use everybody up a little bit, and, you know. So I can do the 3 things, but do it lightly in here with the green.
Maybe. And Carrie says it's done. Yeah, see, he agrees with me. But I think if you get those in there in just the spaces that are really, really light.
Okay, so we're going to go here, here, or maybe here, and here. So then you got a nice little whoop. What do you think? Point that in.
Yeah,
we need point.
Because then it's pointing one to the other.
Yeah.
On a diagonal.
Yeah. Here, we'll put the switch it like this, like that, and then like that. There we go. Okay, we're going to do them sort of like that. Okay. And then I'm going to come back in and highlight this so it just pops up a bit. And then I agree. I think we're done. Sometimes it just happens like that. Maybe we can mermaid. I don't know. Okay. Taking that. There we go. Loving that.
Hi, Miriam. And SWL is watching while they're traveling to Asheville.
Okay. Oh. Oh, I love it. I think that's good.
I do too. Done.
Okay. We just need to come in here and highlight our this business. So we show up a little bit.
Ginger Cat Lady is here.
Hello, Ginger Cat Lady. She's also from Diane's.
And CK Art.
Hey, Colleen. we go. Maybe it come in with a little white around that. What happens?
Becky, I'm thinking the rainbow is just a bit much. And besides that, I don't know how she's going to do it in the color.
Yeah, that's a little... I mean, if we had the woodies... But we could use the rainbow for the mermaid business. I kind of want this to pop up a little more, you know? There we go. That's we're getting somewhere.
You have to contrast it with whatever your background is. If
Yeah.
it's dark, you need to go light. Gia wants a silver disco ball.
Like in real life, or like as a stamp?
I like the thought.
Izzy would be totally down with that.
And we are allowed. That really helped that out a lot, because I certainly lost that word right there.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just going to kind of bubble in around. Help it set it off. And I think it was a good idea not to go with white, because that would have pulled up the other colors, whereas this really just...
And Estella wants to know if you could drop a shadow with metallic or black.
Oh, yeah, totally. Because that's one of our... Yeah, that's a good call. Oh, you know what we should do is... I got an idea, y'all. Got an idea. That was a fabulous thought. Okay. So what if we... Okay. We have a moment here. Oh, no moment.
They're talking about ginger kitties.
I was telling Izzy about that this morning, ginger kitties. Okay, we got this furry business. Would this count? That's pretty limey. I don't know. And see, that's too blue, but what if we mix these together? That's hard. Okay, but we do have that. I think if we put that on the lips, because then the lips will be shiny, and maybe we do that with the Love is Love, and then that way, like, we get a little, you know, bling bling contrast. It's not sparkle, but it's shine, and you know, in my world, those two things are good.
Yeah, Eddie says, how about lining the lips with shiny black embossing powder?
Oh, you want to go that route, huh?
I think this is very, step to the right.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
For
step
sure.
to the left.
Oh, sure. Okay, let's do that. Okay, we have this. And look, I got my little...
Rocky Horror, thank you.
Little vacuum. By the way, Izzy has been... She made that come downstairs and hang out by the bed. She likes to look at it. I had to go get it for the stream. Okay, so we're going to do black lips. I need to find my black, which is... Ooh, now. Okay, here's the question. Here's the question, Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie.
Do we regular or do we black sparkle? I know the answer.
I know. I think regular.
That was not the answer. Try again.
I do. Her questions are rhetorical, y'all. She already knows
so are hers. So are hers. But, you know, I just want to make sure that y'all are on board with this.
That's right. Becky says those lips need some patent leather.
Black sparkle. Black sparkle. That's what they need is black sparkle. We're going to black sparkle.
Gia has a desk vacuum and hers is a laughing kitty.
A laughing kitty. Aw.
See? Eddie says black sparkle.
Yeah, he does. So he gets, you know.
And there's some other black sparkle. Okay, I'm outvoted. I was just going to, you know, keep it like classy.
We've already kind of
classy lips here.
No.
This is like slutty lips. Oh, line lips in burnt ochre, Jackie says. Well, Jackie, I don't think we have that color.
Well, we have that one right there, but I don't know that that's, gonna...
Now, are you going to go over the existing lips? Boy, that's a bold move.
I'm gonna try. There we
Dawn
go.
says, always sparkle in Pride Month.
Hopefully I don't mess up the lips as is. Oh, look at that. It's gonna be good. It's a little off, but that's okay. That's okay. We're not gonna obsess about that.
Well, I might.
Well, you can. Good golly. The glitter. The glitter is real.
Hi, Lexi.
Mm-hmm.
She said she liked the plain, but then she said, just kidding. She went with sparkle.
Okay. Very excited. Do you see the smile on my face? I'm so excited about this. Well, I was kind of like, this is very much like P's color range and stuff, but like we're putting a little tood with it. Little, whose it wasn't.
Well, as long as it's not
Hey guys.
tube or tub.
Oh yeah. That's the business right there. Now, if only I could ever find that stupid pen thing that I'm always looking for. Hold on, y'all. Is that it? When did I actually put it in here? Smart. It's so smart, y'all. Ha ha! Look at that.
What is it?
This is the embossing pen that I'm always talking about, wishing I could find it.
And you found it?
And I found it.
Is it
over here?
Juiced up and ready to go?
It seems like it's juiced up and ready to go. What I'm gonna do here? Okay, so we gotta think about this and I gotta stay on task because I want to use the same sparkle glitter business in the Love is Love, but we want to make sure that it's like a drop shadow.
Oh, just make sure that you go on the same side all the way through. It doesn't matter. Just pick a side.
Pick a side.
Pick a side. Just make sure all the rest are,
I really suck at this. I get indecisive about my drop shadow.
Oh, Gerald says, hello, Mariah.
Hello, Gerald.
Gerald with a G.
I'm gonna go on the inside there. I may not be following already I think I'm, not following what I'm supposed to be doing, but that's okay. Y'all are gonna forgive me.
Bartender's here today.
Hey there. All right, we're gonna do because I don't know how quickly this is gonna soak in or dry up, so we're gonna do it one word at a time. Well, I think that's gonna look pretty cool. What do y'all think? Fluffy brush that out of there. Ooh. Is that gonna be enough? Or should I just outline it?
I don't know. Go ahead and waw it and then come back and
waw again.
Waw again. Eddie likes the look.
Okay.
There's Betsy. Hello, Betsy. Good morning. And Eddie says that's enough.
Okay.
Diane wants you to outline. She's exactly after Eddie. I love it.
Okay, here, I'm going to hold it up. I kind of feel like it needs to be outlined because that looks pretty cool. But I think we're going to get more out of it, like if we outline. Thoughts, feelings?
Well, you didn't go with your plan on, if you have to keep the shadow on the same side,
I know,
Mariah.
but I don't agree with that. I understand that that's how the world works, but that's not how, like, my highlighting wants to go.
Outline the sucker and be done with it and stop bumbling around.
Mumbly bumbling around, she says, y'all. She's not being very nice.
I don't know what spirals. What spirals are we talking about?
Oh, we do need to add spirals because our mark making element is spirals, so we can do that. We can do that. I got you. Okay.
Hi, Rhonda.
Oh, yeah.
She said she's been lurking.
Okay.
So she knows what's going on. We don't have to
Explain.
talk her through it.
Good. All right. See, that looks pretty cool.
And Becky has to go, but she loves what you're doing.
All right, Becky. See you later, girl.
Hi, Jackie. It's Jackie Hunter. I think we have another Jackie here today, too. But
I do think it's best to kind of move in sections with the little marker thingy. Now, if you were going on top of paint, probably not as big of a deal.
I think you should send this to Penzies.
Yeah. They have not responded to my last email.
They haven't?
I will tell you, I very much enjoy their newsletters, or their email, their email blasts or whatever.
Yeah, I do too. Okay, there is a suggestion, and I agree with it. To do what you're doing right here with outlining the letters is the gender symbols.
Okay.
On the opposite page. Then it's going to help balance out your black business.
The black business.
Yes.
Okay. Like I missed it. A little spot there.
And Lindsay really wants your lips to be glossy.
Oh, this part, we can probably make that happen.
The green part, yeah.
I can make that happen now that we have found the pen. The pen is opening up the world to us, y'all. Who knew?
Oh, no.
Okay, so I think what we should do with that in mind.
Mama Juju is here.
Hello, Mama Juju.
And yes, we have a lot of glossy lips in the
okay, in the want.
In the wants.
Look here, we're gonna do it with this because it'll punch up the color a little bit too.
And Lexi's cleaning random rocks and bricks that she brought home.
Well, there you go, Lexi. We know that you're in the right place because this one over here loves to wash her rocks.
I'd rather wash rocks than dishes any day of the week.
Uh-huh.
Becky says she wants to stay and see what you're doing with the stamps, but she's got to go. People
okay, go. What you can watch replay. And I promise I'll post this in Makers. I didn't post I didn't take pictures of last month. I'm kind of bad about following up with that,
Oh, and Rhonda wants you to put the large chunks clear on those lips.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What?
Good golly, there's random things that just fell in there. There we go. Oh, seriously. Chasing it out. There we go. Okay. Chunky business, huh? Okay, hold on. I got an idea about that. Chunky, where are you? Here you are. Okay, this is what she's talking about, I think. This is it? This is stuff? Let's do this. Okay, do I try to get it in there while it's doing the hooty-doo? Or do I just grab... Okay, where are you? Oh, I have the dabber thing that Lizzie Jean sent me. Where I just need the little ring up business. Okay, so we're gonna do with the chunky business. And yes, I've had way too much coffee.
A little shaky.
Plus, I'm just that's how I run. I really want that not to be in drops, but come on. Oh.
Yeah, it's just don't get carried away with it.
Well, we need some on the top, don't we?
Nah, just the bottom lip.
Okay, just like
drooling. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to smear it out a little bit so it's not so like there we go. Okay. There we go. All right.
Eddie's all about the drooling factor.
Is he drooling over my drool? He drooling? Okay, I don't think I want to put that.
I don't think
there.
you do.
Okay, we're just gonna we're
trash
gonna,
that.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah, thump it off in the trash.
Thump it off in the trash. Listen, my trash keeps. I don't know why it keeps wandering. There we go.
And Irma says she has that embossing powder. I think she's talking about the chunky.
The chunky business. All right, here we go, y'all. Well, that evened out more than I thought it was going to.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Look at that. Woo. That's pretty cool.
It is now. Let me just tell you that after it dries, if you move it around, it'll crack.
Oh, we could crack it. Well, that's fun. All right. Now, what did we discuss over here? We need to outline our symbols.
Yes.
Okay. Now, the other thing that I could do, I could stamp over them and then just put this business on there, because look at that. I mean, we hit that color like hello. Look at that. Just want y'all to see. Looky there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Very excited about that.
That is awesome.
So pumped about all of
and
this.
And Diane says, crack it, and now we have chapped lips.
It was, we all had those. Yeah. Okay. So the question is, do we outline in black, or do I just first go over it with the turquoisey? What is this? This is...
And Irma loves that color.
This is salvaged patina. Oop.
Are you going to use your pencil thing on those?
Well, that's what I'm asking. Should I put this on top of the greenish color
to kind of help bring in the color of the lips,
and then outline them, or just outline them so they're more like the love is love? See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think you should do love is love like that, because you want your lips to be your focal point.
Okay. Gosh, those look good. I mean, even with the kind of weird bubbliness that's happened in there.
The weird bubbliness is really cool.
And see, the shimmer, the sparkle isn't like, slap you in the face sparkle.
It's more patina.
Yeah.
Rather than
And it's really interesting that the color of sparkle that's in there is sort of the three colors, because it really picks up the dark blue, the reddish, and
I have this idea here for your swirls. If you do them in clear over the top, and then use your the really major sparkly stuff, your swirls are going to show up. Kind of, and they're not going to interfere with what you've already got there.
Oh, because I have a clear sparkly.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying? So snowflake tinsel. That's a little too extreme. We don't need that. That ain't what we're talking about right now.
Because I don't think you need you don't have room for a lot of.
Right. I understand.
You're just going to be messing up what you've got.
I understand what you're throwing out there, Patricia.
Well, fortunately, the ginger cat lady also understands that. The rest of them are not.
They haven't gotten on board yet?
They haven't got there yet.
All right, well, you need to plead your case better.
Oh, it's because yeah.
Okay, what is this? But what about this?
Oh, Paula says it's a good idea, too.
What about Lost Shadow?
Let me say.
Kind of a and it's going to go clear. It's the transparent type stuff. That might be kind of cool. So it's not so sparkly.
I think you need to do a test run on that, though.
Okay, let's do a test run on that. Now, what is going to be our swirl?
Lindsay's on board.
Are we stamping?
Eddie agrees.
Okay, are we stamping it?
Bye, Diane.
I would like to use this swirl. This is Carrie the Crafter. His stamp. Because I have access to the digital versions of things, and it makes my life easier sometimes. So that's what it did there. But we have this stamp. Let's try that out. So this is gonna be our gray business. I gotta go find that stamp, which I think is it right down here in my business here. Or do you have it over in your like mark making?
What is it?
This stamp that has the little swirls.
Well, you should have asked me that earlier today. Why don't you just draw it? If I have it, I don't know where it is.
Well, can you look in at least one case? Just let's, humor me, lady. I know. She don't like to humor me some days, y'all.
Well, it's not that necessarily. It's just that I don't have any place to set stuff because I'm pretty well, I'm kind of getting ready for tweaking it.
Now, here, look, I got the squiggly one. Got the squiggles. Does that count? Or
What?
spirals. That's squiggles. It's different.
Well, now, I'm working on this. Can you just cool your jets there for a minute?
All right, I'm cooling my jets. Y'all, have some coffee. We're cooling jets.
All right, I have this one.
Oh, and that's from one of Carrie. Okay, let's look at that one because I like the size of it.
I think it's a good size. The other ones are really small.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're going to have the impact.
Yeah, they're not going to have the punch. Okay, let's go with that one. Now, this is from one of the Border Builder sets. I don't know which one, but it's Border Builders by Carrie. Okay, squiggles don't count. That has been confirmed.
Uh-huh.
Yes. I know. See, that's this one. There's an ATC stamp that has this particular business. But it's somewhere over there.
I don't know, do I still need to be looking, or are you
No, I think
satisfied?
we're good with this one. I like this one. Because I like the size of it.
I have an incomplete circle with an X in the middle.
All right,
you don't have
now.
that on your hoop-de-doo.
Hoop-de-doo. Hoop-de-doo-doo-doo. What are we doing on time? All right, we've got an hour. All right. Now, let's see. We're going to do a little tester thing here, and we want to see what it looks like. So we're going to put this off to the side for a second. So it don't get messed up. We're going to do a little extra stamping here. Stamp, stamp, stamp. Well, it's not going to go over those colors. It's mainly going to be going over the blue. See, look at that. Still giving.
I want that stamp back, please.
Which one?
The one that I gave you.
Oh, the swirly. Spiral. It's a spiral. Border Builder Stamp by Carrie's. That's volume 3. Thank you, Mo. There we go. Boop, boop, ba-doop, boo. Let's go over there. Over there.
And Jackie's confused about the third color.
The third cut. What do you mean? How so?
She didn't. And Carrie says to put a spiral inside of the large O's.
Oh.
Hello, Tina.
Might be able to kind of accommodate that. Okay. That's that. That's that. Now. This is it's supposed to be clear, but clearly it's not clear. And yes, I will always make that joke every single time.
That's because you always have goopies on your stamp, Mariah.
That's just how we roll here at PM Artist Studio.
Eddie says, Carrie wants to put his spiral in my O's. I love how everyone is directing the action. Yeah, I know.
They get to do that on Mondays. I'm more likely to listen.
Well, you can do it, but I'm not reading any of the chat when I'm doing my thing.
Yeah, sometimes I just don't tell her. Because I know she's gonna
multitasking kind of
person.
I just, well, number one, I couldn't read it because I couldn't see it.
Yeah.
But I am back to regular size print and I'm reading it.
Isn't that exciting?
And I'm getting my other eyeball fixed tomorrow.
Oh, this is my paper that I was.
Here,
to
let
do
me
my-
give you.
I was like, "Where's my paper?" Oh yeah, this is the paper that I was using to do that whole business with. Okay. There we go. I don't know if that's as spirally as I want it to be. You know? It needs to be more spirally. Kind of a feeling right now.
I gave you what I had.
I know. We may do what you said and just, I may just draw them on there.
My peepers are no longer perplexed. It is you can't believe how absolutely infuriating it is not to be able to read them. And Carrie said that's what he used for his spiral.
Oh, he did?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched it. Sorry, Carrie.
And Estella said you could draw the spirals with the embossing pen.
Yeah.
I think that's good because then you can vary the size of them.
Yeah.
Whereas right now, if you used a stamp, they're going to all be pretty much the same. And I'm very underimpressed with whatever happened here.
See, it's more just shiny.
Okay, what about if you went with your drawing your spirals
Okay.
and then using your, and you're going to have to be really careful about where you put them,
Okay.
using your patent leather black.
Ooh, that is a little scary.
You can do it, Mariah. I have faith in you.
Well, I think, okay. One
could
or
be-
the other is going to happen. Like, if we want the spirals, then those should be, you know, if we want black spirals, then that should be the black that goes in over here. Because if we outline these and
Yes,
then
yes, yes.
it's going to be a lot.
And I agree with you. I think, and here's the thing. I think the spirals, Mariah, need to be itty bitty. Almost smaller than the ones on your card.
She ain't asking for much.
Strategic. That's what Eddie said.
Strategery. We know, we'll have
You
some
need some strategery.
Strategery. Okay. Let's test out some sizes so I can kind of get an idea of that. Because I'm loving where this is at. So this is one of those things where it's like, all
I
right,
know.
we're at a critical point.
Yes, you are. You can muck it up. Like,
Part of me even does, even though I said I didn't want to do that earlier. Hold on. Sorry. Brain just said, do this. I'm going to do it.
what are you doing?
Hold on. Hold on, please. Hold, please. Hold, please. Just need a little oomphy, oomphy. Nothing too crazy. Just to say, hey, this is here. You know, because, like, if you were graffitiing it, that's kind of what you would do, is you'd have, like, a base behind it.
And Handy Scandy says, yes, you can use the embossing pen to draw spirals in any size.
There we go. See? See that? Nothing crazy. Just needed to have it pop out a little more.
It's nice.
Thank you.
Okay, here's a question.
Okay.
Emma says, can you put the spirals inside the gender symbols?
Well, I don't
Yes,
want to cutesify those.
Yeah,
Because I think that would get confusing about, like, okay, because they're already sort of hidden. I think what we need to do is just some simple ones in these sort of areas.
where there isn't anything.
Yeah. And not a whole bunch. but then that'll help move us around, and it'll put the black element over in this page
Yes.
as well. But we need to kind of figure out our size. So, what I want to do with that...
I think if you make them small, they're going to be more like mark making.
Right.
Rather than...
You know, like some...
Yes. Perfect, Mariah.
That kind of situation. And then, where's my... Oh, there it is. Golly. Oh, piece of Yupo. Oh, and it just went down into the thing. That's fine. We'll dig that out some other day. Today ain't the day. Well, it's blowing away my stuff isn't sticking much. It makes me a little bit sad. You notice that?
Really? No, I haven't yet.
So see, okay.
Hold it up into the stuff.
Here's the next thing. You know, it doesn't have to be those.
Well, I think it's fine. It looks fine from here. I don't know.
They're speckledy in the outer. They're not giving
Oh, they
off
are
my little
speckledy, yeah.
spiral. So what we're gonna do here is we have options. We have other utensils. Not utensils. Mark making ability tools.
What is that?
A marker.
Oh.
So I'll go in and do like that kind of business. We good with that?
I'm good with that. Is it gonna?
And before
Handy Scandy says heat and emboss from under the paper.
So it doesn't blow it off. I gotcha. Ooh, that's darker than I wanted it to be. I didn't. Hey, that does not indicate that that was going to be that way. That's okay. Fix you and your little dog Toto too. What do we think?
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
And if it doesn't spiral enough, you can add more spiral.
Yes, you can.
It's getting better. The more we add there.
Okay, I think you need to put that stuff on there because I don't think that marker's going to stay wet for long.
Oh, I wasn't going to do the stuff. I was just going to do the marker.
Oh. Okay. CK Art likes it.
Thank you, Colleen. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Carrie said he's got to go and hopefully see you tomorrow.
Okay. Bye, Carrie. All right, am I missing any spots?
I think you're good.
Do we like it?
Yeah, I do. Now, I have one thing that I want you to think about. You don't have to do it.
Okay.
But right now you have 4 elements on your lip page. The top O in out, if you would do a big spiral inside of there and patent leather it, I want you just to think about it.
I'm
Just
gonna-
entertain the idea.
Let's think about that.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'm gonna do this.
Go ahead. Hello, Ellen B.
Hi, Ellen. This needed to be done. I think this makes it feel a little more, hand done too. A little more punk. Gonna make the swirls make more sense too. You know? See?
Good call, Mariah. I don't watch Square Bob. I know about it because I see it on Izzy's computer sometimes.
She didn't really watch it.
Oh,
I
but
mean-
it shows up in the, where it wants you to go there.
Yeah. I mean, she'll watch little clips of it that come across on kids' YouTube. But she's not ever really been into the SpongeBob SquarePants, which I'm happy about because I don't really care.
Emma likes that you've outlined the symbols.
Thank you.
Hello, Lisette. She really loves the lips and the overall theme, Mariah. She has a smiley, lovey face.
Oh, thanks. That really does mean a lot.
I love the outlining. And Lisette has joined us, and she says, really love the lips and... Oh, I already read that.
There we go.
And Tina says she loves the outlining.
There we go. There we go. I love that.
Very nice. It really just, yeah, you needed that.
Because then, then these make sense. And it's like, oh, okay, well, those are like kind of out there playing around and, it's like a party. Party over there, y'all.
It is amazing how much it stands off the page just with the outlining.
Mm-hmm. Now, part of me wants... Okay, what do we got? All right, we got time.
Mariah, I think it's done.
I was just going to do a little boop.
Do what?
A little boop.
What does that mean?
That means, so come in with this and just do, like, little lines so it matches a little bit of this. Just to bring in a little shine.
Oh.
Of this business right here. The salvaged patina.
Magia says stick it. Tina Hanks says boop. Don't know what that means. And Eddie says leave it alone. I'm with you, Eddie.
You on Team P?
She is going to.
It's really one button. I'm gonna prove y'all wrong. This is gonna prove y'all wrong. Here we go. Here's a story. Like you know. Although I don't know how much of that's gonna stick on. I tell you, I think my pen's running out. I think
Darcy says more is more until it ain't.
Yeah. I hear you, girl. I do.
Lexi says, leave it. Who's got the two before?
You just made her very happy, Lexi. You just made her super happy.
Oh, I love it.
Can I fill this thing up? Can I put stuff in it? Can I? You know what I'm gonna do?
Listen, she's so glad the people in this group are kind and loving. Well, just hang around. You'll get to see some fangs here perhaps later as
P loves
as I
to
reach
show her
over there and
fangs.
smack her with my palette knife.
She's gonna fangs out. All right.
Actually, I'm going to smack her with the silicone spatula.
It's rude. It's rude.
Uh-huh.
Now, what am I trying to do? Did y'all see that?
And Lexi's trying to sow some light discord.
Uh-huh.
We're always up for a little discord. I like to give Mariah the opportunity to say, I told you so.
Mm-hmm.
And if I hadn't been in opposition to this, then she wouldn't be able
You're right.
to have the kind of satisfaction.
Mm-hmm.
Alice Goes Nomad is here.
Hello, Alice. See, look at that. Boop, boop.
I'm waiting.
And I think it'll lighten up because, see, that oily stuff really, altered the color versus my, first one there with the pen.
Oh, you think so? That's
Mhm.
going to lighten it?
It probably, I mean, it's just my assumption that that will happen, but maybe not. I don't know.
And Tammy is agreeing that it made it better.
Thank
More
you.
better.
Thank you. Pretty excited about that. All right, let's get it in the book. Should I put the date on it?
Yeah, you're having floating hearts.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, Lygia, sometimes her gut feelings are just a gas pain. We need to differentiate.
She's real proud of herself on that. She thought that was hilarious.
And I meant to comment on your spiral earrings there, Mariah.
I know, and they went with the theme today. Didn't even think about that. These are my ones that came from Ever After.
And they are shiny.
It's way too early. Like, I'm sure that Ever After does not come to the. Or no, yeah, because the later streams are. Is that right? I don't know. Ever After.
Eddie thought that was a good one.
Okay, let's get this in the hootie doo, and then what we can do is, if there is time left over, we'll mark up our card with all the things that we did. And now what I should do is I need to leave a little pocket.
Well, just don't glue one down all the way, and you can just tuck it in.
Tuck it in, tuck it in.
You know, make a little tab on it so it sticks out and you can yank it out.
Yeah, and I'll do it on the end.
I can't get no.
But I think, actually, before I even do that, I'm gonna do this. Just make this a interesting little edge. Cutting off because remember, it's perforated.
No, I always love that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So then when I glue it in there, so this will just pop out like that a little bit.
Lisette says, P is always a teacher, but M is teaching too. I love the different ways you view each thing. You are certainly not an echo chamber.
I don't know, that's right.
You might be hollering down that pipe, but, you know, I don't know that it's...
Whatever it's hollering back ain't the same thing.
What's coming out the other end isn't necessarily what went in.
It's a lot of...
That, you know, gets diverted with the sludge and whatnot.
Part of me wants to, like, spray things and do other funky stuff to this, but we're just gonna, like, you know.
Well, it's 11:22. I don't know what else you have planned.
I know.
Now, what did Darcy say?
Getting it in the book. I'm gonna
Alabama
run my little... and look, I got a little... Here, I'll give that to you. You can... You want that? Hey. I'm gonna run my little...
Yeah, that gray was just a little too subtle.
I think my baby's been... The owl doesn't seem as strong today. I think she's been running the owl. Needs to be plugged in. But I do love it. I swear, it works.
I would get all that grainy stuff up.
Yes. Fantastic.
And Lygia says, what a cute desk helper.
I know.
And I don't know who this Suzanne Sugarbaker is.
Oh, from Designing Women, right? Suzanne Sugarbaker, wasn't she? Yeah,
Oh,
Designing
good Lord,
Women. Look at me knowing things.
I don't watch anything like that.
No, she did not.
Hell no.
Back in the day.
Unless there's some kind of... If they murdered one another, I might want to watch it.
Yeah, back in the day, really the only thing that you used to watch on TV... And it used to drive my dad crazy because she would come in and she'd be like, let's watch the Nature Channel. And I think sometimes you used to do that just to piss him off. Here.
Mariah says, my mother just watches birds mating.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
Okay.
I need my little,
We're gonna...
my pads back too. You just confiscated them.
Oh, I did. Well, I may use those again here in a second. I was just kind of clearing off what I can at the moment because we're gonna... Okay, this goes down, this goes down, this goes here. Putting it in the book. Oh, golly. Just puked out on me.
Just put a little blue in your orange and it'll make it burnt.
True that.
And Darcy said she'd probably burn her yellow ochre.
Mm-hmm. All righty. So we are going to do. Now this is the well, I did cut the one end.
Cheryl loves the Nature Channel. See, I have some.
Oh, I'm not against it, but you used to
watching birds mate.
That's all you really wanted to do, and sometimes, like I said, I'm pretty sure you were just being a pooty poot. Okay, this is an option too, but do we like it? I actually kind of like it that way.
I do too.
Okay, look at us. That's better. That's more better because these are kind of pointing in that way. Now, I did make my little pocket thing. But what I can do, okay, I got it worked out, y'all. Got it worked out. It's important. We're gonna glue down this or stick this page down first.
Yes, education is important.
Where am I? There we go. Boom shakalaka. Now, key here is going to be. I don't need.
Now, can you spray that background on that page there so that it could kind of make that edge stand out a little bit?
I could. I'm glad that you mentioned that because I kind of thought about it, but then I was like, do I want to do that? I feel like, even though this is a different. Hold on. Where's my. Yeah, we don't want that. That was going to be a mistake.
Okay, Yanka had her eyes. She said she can't properly read. Hopefully better after tomorrow. It does, when you first have the cataract surgery done, it does take a little while for it really to kick in.
Okay, we're going to use this. This is a Posca, and it is, I got this in a set that had like these more earthy colors or something like that. If that makes any sense. Yeah, that's what we need.
But it will be better, Yanka, I promise. Just hang in there.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just going to bust it along the edge. Well, I was just talking about color of the paper in the background, but that's another way to do it.
Oh, that's a good idea. Is that going to be too much? Or do we like that?
I kind of like it.
Do you like just this, or should I color it?
Go ahead and color it. And then maybe you could use...
You mean color this page behind?
Color your edge like you were doing there.
Okay.
Yeah, I think mussing it up is important. But we might want to get it away from the edge of your book there. I don't know if you necessarily...
Am I making you nervous?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's making me nervous. I don't know if it's making anyone else nervous.
Okay. Do I do the other side? And if I do the other side, should I do it in a different color? Thoughts, feelings?
I think you should stay the same. This isn't something you want people to look at. It's a defining point.
Okay. It's a defining point that we're having here, y'all.
Yeah.
Defining moment in this stream. If you've come in and you haven't given that thumbsy upsy, this would also be a defining moment for that. Thumbsy upsy. Feeling real kind, you know. Like it, share it.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
I only have 7 thumbs up here.
Well, that's just because that's probably about the time you came in.
Well, it says we've got 81 watching right now. You started streaming 90 minutes ago. I'm just giving you information that I can see here.
We got 81 people watching and 68 likes. Few of y'all need to, you know. Come on now. Thumbsy upsy. Look, now I'm blue. Okie dokie. That's what we're going to do. I love it. I love it.
And Paint Again says, is this the first for Mariah to actually start and finish a project in the same stream?
It is. I think so.
And that's usually my
Yeah, that's a first for PM Artist Studio.
Yes, we are missing some thumbs up. Y'all need to get over there and thumbsy upsy right away. Oh well, that
Okay.
The lips all of a sudden just look like a botched Botox.
What?
They look lumpy.
Lumpy.
Well, just was just the way it hit the light there for a moment.
Don't be mean. Don't
I'm
give
not being mean.
don't give our girl a complex. Or person.
Botulism.
Okay.
Botox. Botulism is not good.
No, botulism should try to stay away from that.
Tina said she just made it 54 thumbs up. We still have some people, 79 people watching. Come on, y'all now.
Okay, let's
Get
see.
over there.
I'm looking for my other tape. Where did I put my other tape?
If we were designing women, Patricia, you'd be Julia Sugarbaker, the wise one with brilliant comeback lines. Bless your heart. May have to watch that thing.
You got her interested. You spoke to her.
Okay, and Joanne made it 55. All right, we're getting up there now. 78 watching. Let's go ahead. And if you love them, give us a thumbsy upsies. I have a new silicone royal spanker. Hit those thumbsy upsies or I will book you in for the chair.
Good. Yeah. That's
excellent. I love it. A little bit of violence is always good. Keeps the tension up. We don't want anybody relaxing and
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, darling. Darcy says I need to make my thumb work over here and do some refreshing, getting in tune with my computer again, but now I can't even make it. I don't know what's wrong. My computer is just getting old and tired like me.
Alrighty, so double-sided tape, I'm telling you, if you don't have it, you're missing out.
Oh, this is going to be your pocket side.
Yeah.
And silicone does not leave forensic marks, just saying. Well, just, make sure you strike in areas where
Would y'all
clothing
could you
covers
please
it.
just stop? Stop.
This is the kind of stuff I watch all the time.
Yeah. Looky there. Looky there. Wonderful.
I don't know what Lexi said and I missed it, so I have to go back up here.
All right, and then I think we're going to carry on this whole
Lindsay says she has 80 thumbs up. All right, woohoo!
Because I really
and
like
Tina
it.
Hanks she's 80. She was the 80th thumb.
Wonderful. Y'all are rocking it.
Oh, well, Carla said she was thumb 44 and she lost her crown. Well, that doesn't seem right.
It doesn't. All right, same with the
Pain
blue.
Again wants to know about your tape.
Oh, the tape. And I have this over on the Amazon shop. Or just, wherever you want to get your double-sided tape. But I like these sets that come in like multiple, because I got the big stuff too. It's important to have it in multiple widths, so you're covered on all instances. Okay, I think I need to cut off a little bit more.
Yeah, to give yourself enough space that you're.
Well, so it's impact. I don't know.
And Tina said, "Oh, the lips are shiny. Yay!" Yeah, they are.
They are.
It's quite the process. You have to go back and
check that out. It was quite the process. This is a multi-layer look. Like riding a roller coaster. I had that other one down pat. Did you see how quickly I did that one? And then I got this is a more bumpy path. Oh, the struggle is real. Oh. Poopy. Poop. There we go. Well, I don't think I need to make this one into a pocket. But I guess I could put it on either side. That seems appropriate. So let's just do that. We're going to make both sides pockets.
You might have something else you want to stick in there.
That's right.
Shiggles and grins.
Mm-hmm.
And Lisette loves your wavy edge. It just says it looks glam and fab.
Yeah, it's kind of, you know, street art is really, I think, kind of the best description to the feeling of it, I believe.
Occipital neuralgia.
What is that?
I don't know, but she says the Botox works wonders for that as well.
I would like to have a little bit on my, because I do this a lot, and I got a thing. I don't want to be vain, but you know, sometimes they're just things. There we go. I just think that is fabulous. All right, now we've got 20 minutes. We can get our little card done up. I'm just gonna put one of those. Actually, you know, we like to snap the corners. Might be proper like, y'all. Proper like. Go with the big end here. Got to open up the doors. Bum, 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 bum. You don't have a corner, corner puncher thing, chomper. Missing out.
Rhonda gave you multicolored hearts.
See, look at that. And then you could just, June. All right, now, how do we want to commemorate?
How are you going to tab it?
Huh?
Here's my idea for the tab. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, the other little card that you have that you're not using there, if you made a tab out of those,
You're
that's
so
sticking out there.
smart. Oh my God. She's hired, y'all. She is hired. Okay. Well, our question then is ooh, see, look at that. That looks pretty good. But you're saying, all right, let's do this. We're gonna tab this baby up. All right. So if we have it hanging out like so.
You want the mini guillotine?
I could shorten my card. Not all the cards have to be equal. We're into the diversity of postcard. That's what my brain's telling me. Because then what I can do is I can make this. All right, let's just show y'all rather than yammering about it all. What we're gonna do here, and let's work smarter, not harder. Okay. God, that was such a brilliant idea, Patricia.
I have them occasionally.
You do. Okay, so we're gonna. Oop. Come on now. You gotta hold on to that little booger. It's a grabber.
Yes, you do.
He's a grabber. All right. So we want this out like so, but how? Okay, yeah, here we go. That's the way we do it. Because we still want it to fit in the little book and not stick out too much so it doesn't get messed up, right? Right. Okey dokey. Now, this thing go
Casey
over here.
Art says, "Do you sell these cards?"
No. Okay. So Colleen, I pretty sure you're a Makers, right? Yeah, you've posted over there before. So Estella creates these, and then if you look at the top and Makers, there is a version of this card that Estella puts together. I do my own just because I'm crazy and I wanted it in this configuration, and then I can come in and put the different things in.
Thanks, Mo. Mo explained that you can do that from the
Right.
Paula's post.
Exactly. So there is a version of it over there that you can print out and then use in your videos and all of that.
She said thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Yes, I want to do this now. Like that. Oop. Okay.
Oh, Lygia is Rebecca?
I didn't know that.
I'm telling y'all.
She did an Indiana Jones by using her pet's name as my own. And she has a laughy face.
That was the dog's name. Indiana Jones funny right
I
there.
just like
That was good.
Lygia. I mean, you know, I don't know anybody.
Alrighty. Boo boo ba doo boo. And I know it's not like that.
Now, this
wasn't
isn't
straight, but
exactly
whatever,
as
don't
I
worry about it.
envisioned this, but you know,
Okay. Bum bum bum.
see, she likes it too.
Oh, I like the yeah.
I know, I'm great with faces and terrible with names. Tom Bien.
Okay.
Eddie says he loves watching caffeinated Mariah work. Her shaky little fingers.
That's funny. Alright, because I don't want the word showing through.
I know. Do you have some blackout or whiteout or
Hold on. We're just gonna.
you know that stuff that you fix mistakes on your typewriter with?
Mm-hmm.
Or you could just do it like that.
Yeah, so like that one there.
This was more of what I was thinking.
I had to get our card there, you know. Boop. That's gonna be so wonderful. Ah, I'm telling you. Good stuff, Patricia. Are y'all?
I'm
Sorry.
I'm very happy. I was just saw them sticking out there, and they just remember those little tabs they used to
Yep.
have in sticky notes.
Oh, I love that stuff. All right, what do we want to do here? Let's glue this bugaboo. I think it's gonna hold better than the tape will, and I can kind of position it better.
Paula says, nosy husband. Oh, it's Monday. Faff day. Wow. Mariah has been imbibing something. Question mark. LOL. She says, go away, husband. LOL.
Coffee.
Was Mariah, Rhonda wants to know if you were into notebooks and stationery.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Oh, yes. And she had a sticker book.
Mm-hmm. Did indeedy.
Lisette said her second order is on the way. Squee.
Squeeze. Okay, let's don't tell Carrie this is how we're measuring.
Rhonda says, oh, he says, Rhonda, I picture Mariah hanging out at the local Staples, cruising the aisles.
Oh, I totally, yeah. And then
And yes, I think she still has that sticker book somewhere.
I think I do somewhere.
That was really a brilliant solution there, Mariah.
Thank you. And then when I was when I had jobs as like ordering, because usually the secretary, the administrative assistant, which is what I was, would order supplies. I would make sure that I got the cool stuff, and I would use them.
Eddie worked for Staples during high school. Mariah didn't work for him. She worked at Macy's.
Oh, that's not where I wanted that one. Sugar biscuits.
Oh, yank
here.
it up real quick.
There we go. See, that's why tape is not a good option there. Okay.
Mary Thomas, hello.
Hello, Mary Thomas. I'm eyeballing. That's pretty good. All right. Oh, this is just fabulous. Look. Boop. That's fun. That's so much fun. All right, now what do we got? We got 10 minutes. Well, that took longer than I thought, but that's all right.
Yep, you do. You've got 10 minutes.
All right, we're going to make sure that we mark down. The one thing that I don't love is... All right, we're going to fix this. We're going to fix...
Lucette says perfect and floaty hearts are going up on the side.
I want to fix it by doing like that. Because I need an area. I should have cut it closer there. Or am I just being obsessive?
A little bit.
Totally. 100%. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to try not to obsess about that. To the best of my abilities. Does not usually go well. Now, should we put lips or stamps? I'm not going to do the stamps on here. Because we've covered that. Okay, we use that. And then we need to commemorate that we did.
Mary Thomas says she's starting an altered book called Suspended Animation. It has double meaning for me these days.
Ooh. Love that. And then we mixed our own stampy color. a little bit of this, and I'm gonna use this, even though we didn't really use this one, but we're gonna, you know, commemorate. There we go. Because we talked about using it. There's that. And then we need to stamp a little something with this. We're going to stamp it with this. Well, hold on. We need to boop, boop. All right, how we doing? How we doing? All right.
I know the eyeshadows are just the gateway drug to pan pastels.
So what else did we use? Oh, we used our sparkle business. I'm going to heat gun this thing here in just a second. Y'all be real impressed. Look at what I'm going to do. Look at what I'm going to do. Go lightly.
Hi, Brenda.
Okay. And then let's just go like this.
I'm telling you, they're a product that really cannot be replicated using anything else. You can use the eyeshadow. The thing about it is it's not necessarily as permanent.
Hey, was that everything? Something with everything on there? Heck yeah.
Don't forget to waw.
I'm gonna waw. Wawing, y'all. Wawing. I did that upside down, but you know, it is what it is. It's gonna bubble. Bubble, bubble. Trouble, trouble. And in fact, I think what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna do this.
Yuta, hello.
With can I do it with that? Let's just see. Well, that's interesting. See what we get out of that. I was not pleased with what happened there. Oh, that's gonna be cool. Like that. All right. Hit everything. Hit everything.
Hi, Sherry. And Juliet. I'm getting a whole bunch. Don't you guys coming in? Don't forget the thumbsy upsies.
All right. I think.
Hello, Susan Dufresne.
Why is that there? Did I?
And Lisette, 2 hours is not enough, but Tuesday comes soon. Hey, and I've got some stuff for you. I don't know that I'm going to be doing this color business, but
Hey,
Some of
I've
it,
represented for PM Artist Studio. pretty happy with that there, peoples. Isn't that cool how, like, see, it's stuck to some of the stamping? And then that's the color. The reason that's that color is because there was still blue on the stamp.
I love it.
And then it goes in just like that. Looky there. Boop. That's fun.
Eddie says, great makes today, Mariah.
Thank you. I don't know. Should I make that the...
Magnifico, says Paola. And somebody said, hi, Lindsay. Okay, oh boy, paint on my plate should be dry. Time for another layer.
Here.
Early bye. Great job, Mariah. I did pay attention.
Gonna flat lay this booger.
And Tammy says she loves the card idea.
Get the colors in that we... That looks pretty good.
Ikea says fabuloso.
Sparkle, sparkles. Don't want that there. Don't need that one.
Very good. You needed that bookend over there. And Webb says, good job. Terry Boss said, came in late, but what a fun project.
All right. That kind of.
And Joanne says, this was fun. Thank you. Yuta, where are the color cards from? Go over to Paola's thing on In Makers.
Yeah.
And you will find them. The set till the morrow comes.
I like that. All right.
Great shot.
There we go. That's some good stuff right there. All right, my arty friends. We will be back tomorrow.
Hello, Ellen B.
And, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what he's doing other than, you know, continue on with book pages.
Yep. We're getting Mott and I there.
So
And I've got to watch, can't remember who sent me some videos to watch on binding.
I think Sonia. Until then, y'all. Be good.
And
we'll
back
see
at
tomorrow.
you. Have a good day. Love ya.
Bye, guys.
Long haul.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.